spent so long just wondering. For years I was adrift, directionless and wayward, lost like a swallow on a cliff. But slowly I found purpose and my life became more clear. I found my destination, yeah, but now where do I go from here? 'Cause I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I've got a wife, 2 kids, and a picket fence. Everything was hazy, now it's making sense. Alright, I made it, so now what? I paid my dues in factories. I worked until I bled. The suffering made me stronger, so I pushed to get ahead. And now I'm perched above the factory floor, looking down at my friends below. In my comfy car I drive away, but there is nowhere left to go. 'Cause I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I've got a wife, 2 kids, and a picket fence. Everything was hazy, now it's making sense. Alright, I made it, so now what? No one ever told me that when the race is done, the finish line's behind you, and you have lost or you have won. The crowd goes home and you're still standing on that empty track. The lights are out, the crowd is gone, but there's no going back. 'Cause you're already there, you're already everywhere. You're already there, you're already everywhere. Oh, I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I'm already there.
Hello everybody and welcome to another round of GreedFall. Last time we did a few side quests. Today we will be continuing some side quests. And we will finally be going to Hikmet. And why did I instantly fight? Oh, right. But yeah, last time we did a few side quests. We got every single companion quest done. We had a few run-ins again with a few enemies. And now we need to wait until this wounded soldier recovers, basically. And I need to do this. Oh yeah, by the way, I won't be doing any ads right now. So just, you know, I am able to run them now, but I won't. Because for me it's like, why even? 1 hour. But yeah, if you see ads and see my face to the upper right, then you know stuff is happening, but not because of me, but because of Twitch. Yay. So yeah, how is everybody doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Looting. Richard. Oh yeah. Get a group of bandits, yes. One of our scouts did not return from a surveillance mission in the forest north of the region. He was attempting to locate a rebel native camp. This scout comes from a good family. They offer a reward for any information that could help them find him. He be dead. He be totally dead. Is there anything around here I can loot? Oh. Sweet. And it doesn't pay off. Nyeh. Why? What a shame. Okay, I could go in here. That's also where I need to go in a bit. Old coin guard. Let's do this. 35 minutes to go. Can slowly go up here and wait for the night to end. Open. I think that one is dead. Dead as well. That one as well. You might still be alive. And you look dead as well. Okay. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and... Woohoo! Worked.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Constantine Kerzahd and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. and you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
Whoop whoop. They're not dead, they just don't have breathing animation. Yeah, sure. But I know.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
I like how calm he now was. Nah, invisible wall. Like, he realized, oh, he really did save my soldier. That's good. Let's not piss him off. But yeah, we won't be following the main quest now. I will be going to Hikmet. Straight to Hikmet. Because reasons. All right. Wait, Hikmet isn't even that big? Huh. I thought it was bigger.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of the best potions at the most efficient.
Strange.
Halt! No one enters!
Aww. Ah, dang. Thought I could go up there. I don't see any side quest things. I will be going to the governor now, though. Because I remember something about him betraying us. Which sucks. This way. Is there anything I can do here? Yes, there is. But that's it. Jesus, you're flying! I was levitating! Anything else here? Negative. On this side? Also negative.
Your Excellency, I'm very sorry, but I can't let you in. For safety reasons, people from Thélème are not tolerated at the palace. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. I'm so dangerous that I could attack the palace all by myself.
What? That's a fucking joke. I seriously need to switch out. Oh God. That's a freaking joke, seriously. I can't take Petros with me. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, and islanders are not allowed as well. Then I'm gonna screw him. I'm curious, what would have happened if I took Kerzahd? Because the coin guard tried to kill them, right? Ooh, side quest.
Lord de Sardet, what bountiful wind brings...
Enough pleasantries, Excellency. They are a dull canter after such treachery.
I beg your pardon? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Hak conductors to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated? Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I never... I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
Now I want to kill him.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy.
Me neither.
Paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I fucking hate him.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
I really, really hate him. And hey, Venom. Want to see them all stabbed? Yeah. Basically, the only ones that I like from each faction are my companions. Like, Petrus is nice. Ephra is nice. But he is really dumb. Yeah. Sorry, Afra, but nope. Can I? Oh yeah, outpost camp. I can. Like, Petrus is genuinely sorry about what happened and wants to make up for his own mistakes. Afra is just somebody who wants to know what happens. She really wants to improve everything for everybody. And that's why I like her.
Respectfully, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, Your Excellency. Although it might still be possible that our men are just delayed.
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them. Maybe they crossed paths with the rebels.
Corporal, do you know which way the patrol went?
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency, in hope that our men are still alive.
At your command, Captain. Your Excellency. Find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start.
True, Afra is about borders and morals, that's true. She knows where her limits are. She can get quite ambitious, let's say it this way. With the mutations and all that. So far that she annoyed
Are you ready to go?
Donagada.
Yes, let's go.
Which is all fine, I'll be honest with you. But she got a bit too zealous about knowing what is happening. And Petrus is basically an old fart that knows shit and is no stranger to some shady business models, let's say it this way. But at least Donk is super yeah, that's what I actually liked. He was like, oh yeah, you are none of our people, you are Renoixe, but I love how you want to know stuff. It went down really well in the end, which I love. And Dunk is he's different. He really is different, in my opinion. Well, we found the man.
Is that the patrol we're looking for?
Yes. That's them. More victims of these savages. But 2 of the soldiers are missing. Maybe they managed to escape. They'll surely need help. We should look for them.
I hope I'm going the right way. The white way, yeah.
Help! Help, please! I'm in trouble! Please help me!
This man needs to be cared for. But in his condition, we can't take him back to the outpost.
Allow me.
Heal!
There. That should be better.
Thank you, sir. Without your help, I would probably have died here.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebel savages. It was a massacre. A few seconds later, only Franz and I were left. We fled.
Franz?
I managed to drag myself here, but he was not so lucky. The savages caught up with him.
Was he captured? Did you see where they took him?
They headed north to Frazonegan, but in the state I was in, I didn't see much else.
Your Excellency, please. We should get him out of there. They're bound to torture and kill him.
We'll take care of it, Corporal. The rebels must have left traces when dragging the prisoner. But not you. You must help your wounded man to reach the outpost. Come on.
I wonder if they ever considered that the islands considered them the savages, seeing as they have invaded their lands and forced them to obey their laws and even attacked, enslaved and killed them. Let's say it this way, not everybody looked at it this way. A few people actually did, and those were genuinely trying to help the islanders not get overrun, basically. Ditgidensen camp, okay. But only so few that it doesn't really count towards anything. Oh? Red Sun Captain. Huh, that looks great. And that's why I actually went with the Islanders, because everybody else is just fucked up. Let's be honest. I mean, sure, there are some Islanders that are fucked up as well, but the majority of everybody in here is like, yeah, screw you and everything. We just wanna get ourselves upright again, not die of a horrible disease that turns our blood black.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
The way you dress and the fact that the religious nutjobs tend to resemble the Puritans, just more armored. It really just be colonization of the US, isn't it? Yeah. It basically is just that. Especially during the, yeah, I was about to say, the conquistadors. Petrus is genuinely a conquistador. And... whoa. Somebody has been smoking weed. Jesus. Oh, missing scout done. Cool.
May the enlightened protect.
Woo, blah blah. Ignoring the accent, the islands remind me of Native Americans. That as well. The accent is actually from somewhere around the UK, basically. Oh, only a bit more. Skill altar. No. A native. Two more levels! Because it is a fantasy game and for some reason in fantasy people tend to expect British accents. Not really British, it is more like... What's the combination against Silver? You actually named them last time. It is a combination of 3 or 4 different languages actually, so Welsh is one of them, yes. But in a really old version of British.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield. I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Kerzahd, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregal would attack Kerzahd.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Kerzahd, and the Vorst, Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Kerzahd had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Kerzahd. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
Poor Kerzahd. Oh, come on! Actually defaulted to another quest. I didn't want to do this right now. Shit. So let's get out. Yeah, I'm going the other way. The other way. The other way now. I was curious why it led me to the southwest instead of north. Because they said, to the north there is... ... But now I know why. Did I go up here? Rocky Bluff Cap. Sounds about right.
Karans, do you need some?
I've never heard you talk about...
He was the Donegad of Awad.
What happened?
My mother never really recovered from it. Anything else?
I've never heard you...
He was bad. This...
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape. My mother never... Anything?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I have enough vigor to go up there now. Ooh.
There's our group of rebels. The soldier they captured looks dead.
Can I just walk in here?
Quayes. My name is Kerzahd. I'm the legate of the congregation. I'm here because I want to talk to your chief.
I know who you are. The Renaigse on Ol Manawi. What do you want to say to Armal?
I want to talk to him about the abductions and to understand what's going on.
You would be the first Renaigse to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out where our camp is?
I am not part of the Alliance. My only goal is to avoid deaths on both sides.
Avoid?
Help me. I am your only chance to free your prisoners without bloodshed.
You seem to really believe what you say. I hope I'm not mistaken. Very well. Tell me when you are ready to follow me to our camp.
And where is the soldier now?
Are you ready to follow me, Renaigse?
Yes.
Let's go.
I believe I've already been there, but yeah. Quests and story and...
It's this way.
Let's stay on guard.
What are you afraid of? That the Donea Exregao have set a trap for us.
It's this way. I'm letting my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass.
Yeah.
Follow me. We are almost there.
That is actually true.
It's this way.
Please don't. Thank God! Okay, I haven't been here before.
This is our main camp. This is where you will find our Mal. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here, and that you are not a traitor.
I'm not.
So, here's the famous rebel camp. I hope their leader can tell us more about these abductions.
Like the guy just before you screamed, "I need help!" even though you were close enough to kiss him. Yeah. Was one of the things I had in mind as well. Still better in all those aspects than their previous games, which was good enough for me. They learned with every new game, so yay! Hello?
Who are you and what are you doing here, Anaigse?
My name is Kerzahd. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Drink up!
I came to talk to you about the abductions and your forthcoming attack.
And how did you find our camp?
I convinced one of your men to bring me.
Please, Mal. Explain to him what you know. He can help us free our brothers.
Well, I'll tell you what we know, then you'll understand why we have to fight lions. Many seasons ago, Sinol Manawi started to disappear. Lions attacked the villages and took them with them. We never saw them again. They were either crazy or so injured that even our best Donegad couldn't do anything. So we counterattacked and captured some of their soldiers. And we learned that they were taking our people to a place they call a laboratory. It is there that they torture and kill them. They talked about experiments.
Experiments? So that was the reason for all these abductions. But what do they hope to discover?
Alert! The lions are attacking! Traitor! It was you who led them to us!
No, I swear. They asked me to investigate. It was never a question of attacking you.
Then prove it! Fight with us!
Will do.
The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
Fuck you! It would be a bloody... Oh god, really? Oh, wrong way! Wrong way.
You have fought bravely, and your word is true on Ormanawi.
The Alliance is the ally of the congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly, but Governor Burren used and betrayed us, and he will answer for it. Please, wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory and release your people.
I trust you, so we will wait, but don't take too long. Qua awalem seg on Ormanawi.
Goodbye.
Ah. Fuck the Bridge Alliance, seriously. Yeah, true. You know the best part about this? My character's an island as well. Yay! Why did they die? They were still alive a minute ago. Some of them may have one or two nice people in them. Because not everyone will be an asshole. Yeah. Like, as you say, your companions. Yeah. Morality with your companions is awesome. See what the governor of Higbet has to say. I didn't know anything would happen. Yeah, fuck you too. Wait. I forgot something. I can't use Petrus to go in there. And something that bugs me is that these stairs are a completely different color than everything else. I want to smash your face.
Kerzahd, what? Enough with the formalities, Excellency. You owe me an explanation. Did you order your troops to attack while I was negotiating under a white flag?
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. I would never have placed your life in harm's way. The alliance with the congregation is crucial, and you know it. Your suspicions are unfounded. I'm sorry. It is now clear that decisions are being made without my consent. I'm going.
You mock me, Excellency. I can't believe this matter slipped your vigilance. Everything the Danea Exregao have told me has proven true. Your men attacked and carried off natives. I witnessed it. According to what I've been told, they are taken to a place where experiments are carried out, where they are tortured.
It is true that I knew of the existence of this laboratory. The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. If a remedy is ever to be discovered, it will happen there. But I assure you that I was not aware that natives were being taken there.
Allow me to doubt your sincerity, Excellency. I intend to pay the place a visit and see for myself what happens there. Who directs the research?
Our most brilliant savant, the Dr. Asili. Certainly his legend precedes him. He is the master of your friend, the Professor Afra.
Dr. Asili is no longer my master, and I regret that he ever was. We should be off to Sade. If this laboratory were what I think it is, the best course of action would be to burn it to the ground.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
I got
Farewell, my lord.
Asili equipment? What? What is this about? Wow! Afra, I think I got stuff for you. Just because you look awesome in it. I love that. So we just become more and more likable? Not. I'm very angry at you and do not trust you at all. I have to go. I look forward to seeing you again. Yep. It is rather strange that my character still talks to them, yes. But hey, otherwise it wouldn't even be possible to do quests, right? Am I even in the right place now? Kinda. I'll go over here. Jump. Here I am.
Halt! No one enters!
You speak to the legate of the merchant congregation, soldier. I have been sent by Governor Buren. I have to talk to Dr. Asili.
I don't take orders from the governor, nor the congregation. Be on your way.
You know I'm not afraid to fight, but I worry about the prisoners. Perhaps there's another way in.
Very well. We're leaving.
Oh, really? Now there is a fucking ladder. Wrong button. Ha, idiots. Dr. Asili's secret laboratory.
To better torture my...
There must be other guards. Be careful. How awful. They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
And devastated. So many of us must have died here.
Memorandum to the attention of the laboratory guards. I do not know which one of your oaths broke the mechanism that leads to the tunnels, but the cost of replacement will be taken from his pay. Thanks for the host, Venom. Really appreciate it. The doctor was furious he had to order a replacement part, and even though he probably has received it by now, I hope that once it is replaced, you will be more careful. Those mechanisms are fragile. That was close. Wait, those are Nords.
Locked.
Let's do this. No, entrance 3.
I don't have the key.
Alright, give me a minute. I need to pee real quick.
I spent so long just wondering. For years I was adrift, directionless and wayward, lost like a swallow on a cliff. But slowly I found purpose and my life became more clear. I found my destination, yeah, but now where do I go from here? 'Cause I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I've got a wife, 2 kids, and a picket fence. Everything was hazy, now it's making sense. Alright, I made it, so now what? I paid my dues in factories. I worked until I bled. The suffering made me stronger, so I pushed to get ahead. And now I'm perched above the factory floor, looking down at my friends below. In my comfy car I drive away, but there is nowhere left to go. 'Cause I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I'm already there, I'm already everywhere. I've got a wife, 2 kids, and a picket fence. Everything was hazy, now it's making sense. Alright, I made it, so now what? Told me that when the race is done, the finish line's behind you, and you have lost or you have won. The crowd goes home and you're still standing on that empty track. The lights are out, the crowd.
And I'm back, okay. Nords who also practice weird magic, or so many believe, yeah. That as well. Nope, 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 nope.
You're not one of them. Please, get us out of here.
Nords? What are you doing locked up here?
These scientists captured and abused us. They performed experiments, made us drink potions, took our blood. I heard them say that they wanted to find out how we are immune to the Malachor. None of it makes any sense. Please, get us out of here.
I'll find a way to open this cage.
I want the one who did this to know fear and suffering.
Let's hold this good doctor to account.
Nope, that shouldn't have happened.
I want the one who did this to me, fear and suffering.
Let's hold this good doctor to account.
Why is it doing this now? I think I should just sneak all the way, right?
I want the one who did this to know fear and suffering.
Let's hold this good doctor to account.
This looks better.
I don't have the key.
Well, I will be sneaky. He said and instantly started running. Jesus Christ, they're on edge. Let's go this way. Hopefully not trigger anything. Oh god, there are many. Kerzahd, please don't do this to me. As long as I'm not running, everything is fine, it seems. That is strange. Was there even a sneaky way in here? I don't think so. Now I'm curious. I don't have the endurance for it, frick. Oh, wow. somehow I doubt that this is gonna end well. I got the key. Oh, frick.
These poor people lost their lives only a few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation.
And they were stealing. They were cut up like pieces of meat. May the volcano engulf those who did this.
I will rescue them now. I love how you can just disengage. Is that person dead? He just disappeared? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. We owe you our lives.
Just a little more patience. I still have to release the other prisoners.
Okay. Did anybody get killed on your run server? Or rather, you said it didn't really make a difference, you believe?
May the grass be forever soft under your feet. I thought I was losing my mind in this cage.
I must release the other prisoners. You will be out soon.
That might... My voice cracked. That might be good income of experience. And who are you? Ooh, Honor Menawi.
Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
If they leave through the city, Hikmet guards will arrest them.
So we have to find another way to get them out.
Find a way to leave the laboratory without going to Hikmet. Alright. Will do. Ooh. So all this stuff is happening because somebody just wants perfect experiments, basically. Which I hate. Maybe next time I should do a kill all spare none run.
It's perfect. We just have to clear the way.
And now I need to kill everybody in here. Alright. Oh yeah, they said something about the mechanism being broken.
The mechanism doesn't work. I need to take a closer look. I have to find the people responsible for what happened here. They must answer for their crimes. Wait for me.
We are prepared to fight these people with you. Yes. We will make them pay for what they have done to us.
You're not strong enough to fight. It's better for you to stay there.
That is true. Wait, don't tell me this is the way I could have gone. No. I didn't want to do this, but okay. Alright, let's talk to the dear doctor and kill him repeatedly.
Who are you? You have no right to be here.
I have come to free your prisoners and put an end to all the horrors that take place here.
I knew this would happen eventually. This all went too far. Dr. Asili, he lost his mind a long time ago. But what are you going to do with us?
Arrest you. Then I expect you will be sentenced.
No, please! We only followed the doctor's orders. We tried to stop him, but he is the director of the lab.
You could have reported it to the governor or left this place.
He threatened to destroy our lives. We could not... Please, don't look us up.
You can say all of this in court. It's up to them to judge you.
They will want to make an example of us. We'll not see the light again.
You should have thought about that before helping that monster.
Fuck you. So yeah, I won't spare them. We only followed orders. That's a really fucked up thing to do. Oh god. They drained the people dry. Dr. Asili's research documents. These documents contain hundreds of short but precise notes that describe without any emotion the torture and the experiments inflicted upon the native and Nord captives. A few pages are even illustrated with sketches indicating which body parts were amputated on some of the living subjects to test their resistance, and sectional drawings of the dissected parts of other subjects.
This note carefully describes the sequence of the experiments. There are even sketches. It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the horrors committed here.
That's fucked up. Yeah, exactly that. We only followed...
Locked.
Afra? What a surprise to see you here. You finally came to your senses.
Master, it's not...
Who is this person?
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I'm here to put an end to your crimes.
My crimes? What are you talking about? My work was for the good of humanity. Don't tell me you're crying over some savages. The survival of our species requires sacrifice.
Fuck you.
What did you hope to find from all these experiments?
Since the Malachor never reached this island, I wanted to check if these savages were sensitive to it. And I discovered that they were naturally resistant. Do you realize the implications of this discovery?
So I tried to isolate this resistance to develop a cure in order to send it to the people on the continent. But I doubt that you will be able to understand the subtlety of such an approach.
This man is a cold-blooded reptile. My brothers and sisters were no more than ants to him.
You are a very beautiful specimen. When I think of the power flowing through your veins. Come on, Afra, my dear student. Will you let these narrow-minded inquisitors decide my fate? Are you not also devoted to science and truth?
Science and truth do not excuse your lack of humanity. I'm ashamed of having been taught by you, and that I didn't warn Burin that you'd gone mad. If I had, we could have prevented all of this.
You disappoint me so much, Afra. A second time. When I think what I wasted trying to teach you science.
We learned everything we wanted to know. This lab will close and you will answer for everything you have done.
You think so? Guards, capture these people! Stop! Think of my knowledge. All that I have accomplished. That can never disappear.
Should I kill him? Should I stop him? The decision is with you now. One for kill. Me neither. Burhan. To having him on trial, really? Then I'll stop him.
You will answer for your crimes in court.
But I'll be out soon.
Yeah.
My colleagues will understand the importance of my work.
We shall see about that.
Exactly what I thought, Venom. What quests are fun? Powder must be important in his experiments. If we had it analyzed, we could discover. Letter to Dr. Asili from another doctor. Dr. Asili, I did a good job of having the young governor of New Serene and his cousin take the potion you sent. I was very cautious, as ordered. No one else touched it. However, I must admit that I found your request slightly unusual and dangerous. We are allies of the congregation. I am afraid they may not approve our implication in what could be perceived as a poisoning. I hope that in the future you will perform this kind of mission by yourself rather than risking the lives of you. Fuck! So, the drink we got in the beginning was actually the poison.
I can't believe it. Constantine's malachor was caused by a silly. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was contaminated. How dare he do such a thing? And why?
I fucking hate him. Ah, good thing the Sadate is native. Yes. The fuck? I will kill him. I will kill him so hard. Fuck.
Let's go. I found a way out of the city. But be careful. You are weakened, and creatures roam these tunnels. I will lead the way.
I just can't believe it, really. This is some fucked up shit. Not for him, none of the main story bullshit with concept would have happened, but I like that this revelation is hidden in a side quest. Yeah! It's just this huge revelation. It's just a side quest. Like, whoa, how do you even... What? Are there enemies here? Okay. Just making sure to kill everything so nobody runs the wrong way and dies. You know what? But this actually makes me curious how it would have been without the Malak curve for Constantine.
There you are. You're free.
You have saved our lives. How can we thank you?
We will never forget what you have done for us on Al-Manawi.
Yes, we will always be grateful.
We're not very far from the Hikmet outpost. You'll have to be careful.
I know how to reach the port without being seen.
Perfect. As for you, you should take refuge in Vikshadir. You will be safe there, but you should avoid the Alliance patrols.
We'll get there. Qua awalem segven.
Finally. Oh, wait a moment. Can she... That thing is way... Oh, no, it's not. What happens if I equip... Nothing. Come on, use it. She's quite weak, right? Talk to Governor Burhan. Fuck Burhan. Fuck them all, basically. Man. So could have there been a way I could have helped him, basically? Like going full mad scientist and just go, yeah, I will do the same now. If yes, that's fucked up. Fucked up. Let's court-martial this fucker.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I've been to Asili's laboratory and what I discovered was abominable. Hundreds of poor souls tortured, victims of horrifying experiments. There were so many dead that a pit had been dug to burn the bodies.
How horrifying. I cannot believe it.
The natives were not the only victims of these crimes. There are also a number of Nauts.
Nauts? Pardon me for doubting you, but do you have proof of what you say? And have you brought Dr. Asili to me so he may answer these accusations?
Yes, we captured him.
Really? Very well. I will ensure that he is judged as quickly as possible. What was done with the prisoners that were being held in the laboratory?
They were freed. The Dinea Exregau are satisfied and should call off their attack.
What a relief. Finally, some good news. How can I repay you?
By allowing me to take part in the trial proceedings. What I saw merits justice, and I fear that the accused will find a great many defenders amongst his fellow savants.
It is a rather novel request, but granted. I shall inform the prosecutor. Let us remember that the madness of a man should not cast a shadow upon the greater sum of his work. His research is perhaps our only chance of discovering a remedy.
No.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my...
Whatever he finds out does not justify killing and torturing innocent people. That's just wrong.
Hello. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
De Sade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. Governor Burhan told me to pay you a visit.
Oh. It is you who arrested Dr. Asili and must help me prepare the trial.
Exactly.
Excellent. We will have lots to do if we want the doctor to pay for his crimes. The accused has a lot of support. Any evidence and testimonies you can gather will be useful.
We'll have no problem gathering witnesses. His laboratory cells were full of them.
We will call them to the witness box, of course. But be aware that if the victims are natives, their words will unfortunately not carry much weight here.
There were also some Nauts. Perhaps I could convince some of the doctor's colleagues to talk.
Their testimony will be crucial. The word of other scholars is likely to be the only thing that condemns him. That plus any material evidence you can gather.
I picked up a strange powder in the laboratory. A substance that I've not been able to identify.
You should show it to an alchemist. We need to know what it is to be able to use it.
These documents describe Dr. Asili's work, as well as the horrible experiments he was performing.
Perfect. I will read them in detail. We will no doubt find something to support my prosecution.
I have found a letter proving that Dr. Asili voluntarily transmitted the Malachor to my cousin, Constantin d'Orsay. I would like to add that I too was a victim of this poisoning.
Did the accused try to take the life of the governor of New Serene? This is an extremely serious crime.
Indeed. He saw my cousin and me as the ideal control group to prove his theories. And no humanitarian or diplomatic consideration could put a stop to his ambition.
This letter alone is crucial proof. I will put it on our file.
Do we have any chance of winning?
Yes, I am rather confident. You have provided overwhelming evidence. But if we had witnesses, we would have an even bigger chance of winning.
I will return to you soon. The Nauts should be at the port, and the islanders had to take refuge in Kerzahd. As for the scientists, they said they would go back to the governor's laboratory. I should give this powder to someone who can tell me what it is.
Oh no, please, no Phoenix Wright, Codream. But this alone makes it so much more possible to just go, yeah, fuck you to you. You're dead now. Oh. Why is there a question mark? Huh? Okay. Afra, come down here.
Kerzahd, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I would like you to tell me about Asili.
I was expecting you to come and see me about this. What would you like to know?
Do you think, as your master does, that science
All that,
justifies
yeah.
all sacrifices?
No. I may have believed that at one time, without of course ever imagining that we'd resort to such cruel treatment. But Dunkus, you and Siora have opened my eyes to the limits of science. To worship it as we do in the Alliance does not make us better than Thélème.
Were you aware of Dr. Asili's experiments?
In part, yes. That's why I chose not to be his student any longer.
Why not say anything?
Because I never thought he would go so far. Over time, he became more and more cruel. I found his approach brutal. As if by meeting the natives it deprived him of all humanity. He spoke of them as test subjects, never as people. But there was a time when he was the greatest doctor and scientist in the Alliance. And I clung on to that memory.
You do know that you were captured thanks to him?
Yes, but I thought the natives wanted to trade us merely as prisoners of war. I was blind. And stupid. I regret it terribly.
In your opinion, were the horrors practiced in this laboratory necessary for his research?
No, even if he was convinced of it. General interest outweighs the suffering of a few individuals. He wanted results quickly, to the point of neglecting slower, more humane methods. I hope we'll succeed in ensuring these experiments never happen again.
Would you be willing to testify against Dr. Asili during his trial?
Of course. I was going to talk to you about that. I want to convince my colleagues that we must give up these kind of methods. And even if it costs me dearly, I want my master to pay for what he did. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Nice! Alright, let's talk to these guys. So, Afra will be one of the witnesses, basically. Which is great. And I believe if you don't have her on friendly or nice at least, you wouldn't be able to do this. Hello!
I never thought I'd see you here again. Why are you still free?
Dr. Honor made sure that I was set free. He needed my help. What do you want?
I discovered this strange powder in one of the laboratory's chests. Do you know what it is?
I did see the doctor using it once or twice, but I don't know what it is. But I can study it for you if you want. I have the tools that will allow me to do so here.
So, what is it?
It is a quintessence of black blood. Probably created using the blood of numerous patients. The doctor managed to harness the very concept of the Malachor in this powder. A single pinch ingested by someone would be enough for them to be afflicted by the disease. With the quantities that you brought me, hundreds of people could be contaminated. It's terrifying. I cannot believe a silly would do such a thing. Here, these are my notes. I wrote down all the details of my experiments, as well as my conclusions.
Thank you. I will relay them to the prosecutor. What do the other scholars think of Dr. Asili now that his actions have been revealed for all to see?
Most still admire him greatly. He was the greatest amongst us, you know? They didn't witness what was happening in the lab, and they have little interest in the natives. For them, the main problem is political, given that the war against the rebels cost us dearly. Until they understand the horrors that happened there, they will not have any moral issues.
Yeah.
I must leave you.
Now we go upstairs. Can't believe the mad, cruel doctor could do such cruel madness. Yeah. Wow. Why are most people wearing the plague masks? Is it even safe for me to be here without a mask?
Dr. Honor, what do you want?
What is your role and what is your research topic?
I'm in charge of the governor's laboratories. My main research concerns the Malachor, of course. Above all, we searched for a way to reduce the suffering of the sick.
Searched?
Now that we have access to my colleague Asili's work, it gives us hope of finding a cure.
So the crimes he committed while conducting his work do not concern you?
He will be judged for that. But it would be a shame for him to have done all this for nothing.
What do you think of Dr. Asili now that you've learned how he conducted his research?
Well, obviously the few excesses he has conceded himself are unfortunate, but he remains the greatest scientist that the Alliance has ever known. His work has had a profound effect on science. It seems quite unfair to me to reduce his life's work just to what he has done lately.
If I understand correctly, you will be one of his defenders.
Naturally. I don't deny that he made a terrible mistake, but he meant well. And he was probably acting on behalf of our helplessness to combat the Malachor.
Would you agree to speak at the trial? Your influence could be crucial.
Oh, but I already intended to give a statement. His lawyer came to find me.
So are you ready to defend a man who used to torture and murder to advance his research?
Indeed, because I think the entire work of a scientist should not be judged on a single mistake. It is obvious that he should not have used such methods, but Asili has never been very political. I doubt he understood the implications of his actions.
So you're saying the only problem in this case is political?
Essentially, yes. The war he nearly caused could have been expensive for our governor and the city, but let's not fool ourselves. No tears will be shed over the fate of a few of those bloodthirsty savages.
Afra, did you have something to say to Dr. Honor?
Thank you, Kerzahd. I feel it is my duty to warn him. You probably know that I was one of Dr. Isili's students.
Naturally. It is undoubtedly under his influence that you have developed this remarkable analytical spirit.
Perhaps. But my analytical mind also pushed me to refuse to continue working with him. I saw his madness and cruelty grow deeper, and what we discovered in this laboratory was abominable. We must condemn him, not only so he can pay for this crime, but to free science from these kinds of abject methods.
Very well. You've convinced me. I will now testify for the prosecution. It is true that it's time to turn the page and leave his cruel methods behind.
What?
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Honor is an influential scholar. His testimony would convince the judges.
How did that even... Oh, hi. Now, sometimes I'm really about how these things go down, basically.
You're back.
What is your purpose here?
I helped Dr. Honor to understand the research of my former master. He's the one who became his successor.
I do hope that he doesn't use the same methods.
Of course not.
What about your other colleagues? What's become of them?
They felt guilty. They stopped their experiments and returned to Al-Sad.
Are you prepared to testify against Dr. Isili?
I would like to say no. You had me thrown in prison, and without Dr. Honor's intervention, I would still be there. But I can't stop thinking about what we did in that laboratory. I think only by testifying will I ease my conscience.
Thank you. Your story could change the outcome of this trial. I must leave you.
Somebody was mad at this globe. Okay, convince the North. I think the North will be the easiest to convince, right? He said and then failed.
Is everything all right?
Once again, thanks to you. These people wanted to kill me.
They certainly wanted to prevent you from testifying at the doctor's trial.
The doctor will be judged. I suppose you'd like me to testify about how we suffered.
Indeed. If you do not fear another attempt on your life by these men.
Don't worry. I won't put up with intimidation. From now on, my people will watch over me until I can testify. And I intend to witness the execution of our torturer. You can count on me.
Thank you. Your word will be crucial during the trial.
Perfect! Now I just need to convince one of the natives. Which shouldn't be a problem either. I can imagine they killing... Yeah, on extreme, I can see how. That would be quite a pain in the arse. But I'm only playing on normal. Such a bad game at streamer. I'm playing on normal. Wrong button. Sorry, Afra, but I like the combo of magic. Okay, Zero, do you have anything new you could use? Whatever. Also, the comet star before I noticed where it was. So arrived when she only needed one more hit to go down. Oh, fuck me. So basically you just had a second to react.
You are the Onol Menawe who freed us. We managed to reach Vikshadir.
They told me what you did for them, Renaikse. Well done. I was able to give them the care they needed. Some wounds will take time to heal, but they are safe thanks to you.
I'm happy to see that they're better.
But you didn't come here for that, did you?
No. I came to ask for your help. The doctor who captured and tortured you is about to be tried for his crimes. He has a lot of support among his people. He's a respected man despite what he did. If we don't have testimony from some of his victims, he will surely be released.
You'll have our words. We'll go to the Grand City and tell our story.
And the Mad Lion will die for causing so much harm to our people.
May the earth engulf him. You can return to Hikmet. I'll make sure they get there in good health.
Thank you, Tiernahach. And thank you all. I blame myself for forcing these poor people back to the city where they have suffered so much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
I like that the Tiernahach actually knows what I will be doing now. Like in the beginning, oh yeah, you're shit, you're a Renaikse. You will just do shit things, basically. Huh, this looks better. If you're curious what looks better, I actually just come on, this should be fine. I replaced, or rather put my right monitor into a different position, meaning I can see everything on it now. Yoo-hoo!
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
Oh yeah.
An alchemist studied the powder that we found in the laboratory. Apparently it's some kind of concentrate made from the blood of several patients with the Malachor. It seems that less than a pinch of this powder is enough to contaminate whoever consumes it. There's enough here to make a small town sick.
A terrifying thought. I will add the analysis and this powder to the evidence on record. You have gathered overwhelming evidence. The defense will have a hard time saving the accused. I think we can go to trial with confidence now.
Not only confidence.
A Nort victim of Dr. Asili agreed to testify at the trial.
Excellent. This kind of testimony will certainly rattle his defense.
The islanders will testify at the trial. Their injuries will surely convince the judges.
Indeed. But do bear in mind that the islanders are not highly regarded in Hikmet.
I managed to convince the scientists in the governor's laboratory to speak in our favor.
Excellent. These are not direct witnesses, but if they denounce the doctor, we are sure to be heard.
I even got a testimony from one of Dr. Asili's colleagues.
Perfect. That will convince our scientists, and you know how important they are in Hikmet.
Afra, one of Dr. Asili's former students, has agreed to testify.
Excellent. This woman is very respected by the governor. Her statement will carry a lot of weight.
Will the trial begin soon?
It seems to be the right time. Excellent investigation work. I think we have every chance of winning.
Where will the trial be held?
At the palace. I regret to inform you that you will not be able to attend. However, I'm sure the governor will keep you informed of the outcome of the proceedings.
Madame, congratulations. The trial was exemplary. Asili's madness was exposed to the entire world. And you have demonstrated the horror of his methods.
Thank you, Excellency. But all praise should be showered upon Sir Kerzahd. The evidence he supplied was irrefutable.
It was necessary that you hear the victims. In order to understand the extremities to which your science has taken you.
Come now. One cannot conclude that science was guilty here.
Not science, but the savants were. It is never right to
Hey,
set
Petrus.
aside humanity in the name of the common good. No knowledge justifies
Nice.
killing or torture.
Your words are wise, and I promise to remember them.
You have not always shown yourself a man of impeccable judgment, Excellency.
We are all, from time to time, victim of our own blind enthusiasm, that is true. But this trial has shaken my usual resolve. It may very well change the course of history.
Herpaderp, they're not allowed in here. I love it.
Your Excellency, I'm very sorry, but I can't let you in. For safety reasons, people...
Dude. We just came out of the building. Jesus.
Afra, are you certain that you want to attend this?
I do not want to attend. I must.
Dr. Asili, you have been found guilty of all accusations brought against you. In consequence, the Bridge Alliance Tribunal condemns you to death. Do you have any final words?
You treat me like a monster. But how many times have you stayed your own hands? So close to the goal to finally find a remedy, you would have done as I. What do a few lives mean when the future of all humanity hangs in the balance? You are nothing more than idiots, incompetents, and you, Baron, are the greatest hypocrite of all. You know that I am right.
Executioner, earn your pay.
You know that I am right.
Kerzahd, can I do anything?
I must leave you.
Alright, that's it. I think this is better than killing him on the spot and no one gets mad at you for stabbing people. Yeah. Pretty much. Wrong button. I will be doing the main quests now. But thanks for suggesting I should be doing this first. This guy totally wasn't right. No. Mad scientists are never right. Oh, they're still dead. Whoops, I guess. Yeah, I can't run right into it. You would just kill everybody, Venom? Not on every choice. And then for the next playthrough, do it differently. Yeah, I see how that will play out.
Kerzahd. Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Kerzahd bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man, or a creature, capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Kerzahd, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Kerzahd?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place.
Yep.
Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair? What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
This is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be really difficult. It would be easier if she showed me how to do it, basically, but I don't have that spirit bond. Just realized. Yeah, woohoo! That's not great. Let's say it this way. Her name is one letter of mine. Murph.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Kerzahd, the Donegad.
Kerzahd is dead. Under Vosh Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken, according to a witness. And Kerzahd suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth. Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Kerzahd.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalis fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Kerzahd, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
Perfect. Oh yeah, Darren. Right, I was completely at this point, because I was already going for meth. Oh, the drug-filled one. Right. How can you not hit him when you're aiming right at it? I only took one. Whoops. It's not far. No. Jesus Christ. How's the stream looking, by the way? I increased the FPS, so it might not drop below 20. And I went for the 1080p stream now. And I haven't checked myself, so how does it look?
Protect me in this battle.
Good enough? Only a bit more. Mohu fungi. Here I am. Syrup from the place of attack. Looks alright, but I never put streams on full screen. Alright. At least it's looking fine.
I recognize this weapon. It's Kerzahd, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Gave me a choice. Wow. Nice. Let's craft a few of these again. 520 ammo. Let me change something real quick. can do 3-6, right? Because you said something about it looks more pixely. I can actually go to 4K bitrate. It should be enough for 1080-60. Should work.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yep.
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. But the moon is not yet high enough. Would you like to wait with me?
Yes.
Yes. I'll keep you company.
Sit then in that case. And remain silent. I must meditate. Kerzahd, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Barafridenan tahanemo quate grenfen, linqui damda renaute da hodox. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tatamenam reloidan, adotalamen contebedam, en antelam verfractandom.
Kerzahd, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Kerzahd. To save one, Renaigse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Kerzahd protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
I know that he was headed for his village the last time we saw him. They might be able to tell me there. Thank you, Lev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Kerzahd. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Lev.
Hey, Firecrack. And there are no fixed things. You have a full skill tree, basically, and decide what you will be using. You will choose a starting class, which determines which skills you have in the beginning. But after that, you have the complete decision freedom you wanna have, basically. Like, I started down here with the tech guy, I would say, which gave me firearms and set trap. But as you can see, I also... No, it gave me firearms later on, because I skilled it. Gave me 100 blades and set trap. These two were the ones. And as you can see, I have 100 heavy weapons, stasis, and firearms as well. I got magic down here as well, and I will be going for 200 heavy weapons as well. So yeah, you have the freedom to do whatever you want. And it makes the fights quite interesting as well. So I actually need to do this now. Both quests lead the same way. That's great. Oh, I've never been there. New territory, yes.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Boom. Wrong button. I didn't want to do the ultimate. Jesus. So nothing here, basically? Oh. Only a hidden house, that's it. Let's go this way first. Ah! That was loud for me. Thanks for the follow, really appreciate it. Firecrack. Oh, god damn it. I have one talent point. Ooh. So I need another level up to get the 200 heavy weapons, but I can go this way. I have charisma on 3, that's nice. I have vigor on 3. I have intuition on 3. I could go with science to get it on 3, but I'll do the craftsmanship so I can craft simple add-ons first. Hello, Fox. There are many things. Magic! Come on. I have the feeling that on this, there's another fight. And I got another achievement. Poison enough enemies. Yoo-hoo! Up there. Oh. Seraphedin's journal found by a soldier of the Alliance. By all the Athenors, I never would have thought that I could be such a fierce warrior. Perhaps it was the fear that gave me strength, but I managed to deal a terrible blow to this guardian and it fell to the ground. I took this opportunity to escape. Alas, I fear this encounter might happen again. Must get inside this tomb and the Nadaik Magarman is defending it relentlessly. I bet I can manage to deal another such blow.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Okay, game?
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Sorry, Petrus! That's just... And he's dead. Lord of the Plains! Woohoo! It was a rather easy fight. But I guess I'm already too over-leveled, basically. Can I even go here? Oh, I can. Huh, but I... Grand Chain of Divine Protection. Oh my god. Petrus, you have a wonderful new thing. Hey ML, how are you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Are you sleeping? Yes, you are. Christ, what are you? You're biggin'? So I did this. Now I can continue. And from the sickness, only live with slight headache now. Thank God. Ah, these things are kinda strange. But hey, at least I can kill them. So what's up here? More enemies. More enemies are basically one shot. Huh. This looks interesting. I bet I won't be doing anything here, but later on there will be quest ending here. Or there may just be one of the two camps. Oh, right, Why do I have this double? I am confused. Rather lengthy indeed.
Savage! What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with.
We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto.
Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that,
These monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
I understand you may be impatient, and these so-called scholars deserve to be punished. But if we waited until nightfall, we could set her free discreetly and take her somewhere safe.
I'll wait for nightfall then. Sleep? 23 minutes, really? Yeah, the animations aren't the best, but They got better. Jesus Christ. I need to make my sound quieter. Wrong button. Thanks for the follow, Tactician Beats. Really appreciate it. Not sleeping?
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wenshavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe this is where he's hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
Where's this going? You won't see me. He seriously won't see me, okay. That's just perfect timing. Oh my god. I tried that and he spotted me. I call hacks. I call difficulty settings. Stealth.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you avoided fighting these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
Whoop whoop! And on a meal frictamen.
This fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Because reasons. And plots. And yeah. Bye.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Donegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Donegada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enon Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. This door appears to be in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I've run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The Caverns of Knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place, where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
So I found one of the seeds. And the other?
On this one, we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enolmir Frichtmen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hach Kadactus that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
So I instantly went the right way. By instinct. Let's use the slide. Oh, no slide. Gotta jump. Oh, hi.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
Okay. I'll be honest with you, this is kind of obvious with these traps. Especially because they're glowing. I still don't know the difference between Sin Alminawi or Sin Alminawi and On Alminawi. It did kind of occur to me that the Sin Alminawi are becoming guardians, basically, and the On Alminawi are the well, the part that controls them? Like the Regada? I don't know. This is all really confusing, I'll be honest. Careful, your armor is falling apart. I no longer had any armor. Alright, I wanted to look on 34. I will get the next one. And I will need more strength. Yay! Ooh. It's up. Should be up, right? Is it down? What? I am confused. So up there should be the skill altar, right? What happens if I go this way? This looks like...
Maybe enlightenment in this battle.
Beast essence, leather. I be very confused. I can't go up here, right? Nope. Might there be another way around here?
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vimbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
I want to get its skill point, really. Oh. Now I will be able to get it. Now I'm kinda outside the boundaries. Right. Or not? Aww. This looks like a giant whale stone. What? Nothing there. No waterfall secret, 0 out of 10, bad game. Yeah, exactly what I thought. I am kinda an idiot, right? Trying to go around everything. I need a scythe. I seriously thought it would be up here and not down under. Well, the more you know. Give me a moment. Okay, I just need to check something, sorry. So I am getting closer to animal frictamen. Here. Can I? Yes. I could have gotten here the other way around as well.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Secret. Take a shower again. Nothing there. So many things. Okay, so I really heard something snoring. Seriously?
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Should have just gone with the first one and kill it instantly. Wow! This one looks awesome. Hi. I'll go the other way. least it's no Zulu. Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'll just get every experience I can get. Let's go this way first. And I took the way that doesn't yield a loot. Typical. Go upstairs. I got a few gold coins. Was not worth it in my opinion. Why did I... The ability to jump here? Okay. No, not going this way. It's gonna put me right at the beginning again. The Rocky Mounts. Ah. Demolition mace, yes. You may continue your journey.
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers.
May the enlightened preserve us. They are enormous. What manner of bird could have lost them?
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry.
Great. Will I find a half transformed dude now? Or what?
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Where are the feathers? I don't see them.
You should not have come all this way, Renaigse. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Minundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
His path led him to kill Kerzahd, and now he holds my cousin captive. I'm sorry, Sarah, but no one will keep us from passing.
8 more!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Eh. So, why do I have a feeling this was a bad decision?
Over there. More feathers.
Where? Seriously? They did not put the feathers in, right? Oh, look. A second way. Really? They actually...
More of these giant feathers.
These are it!
We're on the right trail.
No wonder I didn't see them. They're small. They nearly have the same color as the ground.
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here, with Constantine. If he's still alive. We need to find a way to get inside quickly.
Tiny, huge as feathers, yep.
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it's obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
But which one?
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Woo! Level up. Attributes, strength. Yes. Man, I just want to use the scythe. I know that I could reskill right now, but nah, not gonna do that. I hope this is not the last fight, basically. I'm currently oh no, that's animal milfrictamen. Whoops. Hello.
King Vinbar, why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol milfrictimen saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it. You are too blind, too Renaigse to understand.
Leave him!
Protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
I want that sword.
That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. O source of life!
Free him! Damn it!
That was fast.
Your cousin is probably freed from his stone prison.
You're right. Let's go see him quick. Constantine! Wake up, please! I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
He looks quite old right now. Hmm.
Three days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
The king pointed one of the few cinnamon rolls in the game and goes like, "That's pure evil." Cinnamon rolls are not evil. They're not evil, do you hear me? Man, I would love some cinnamon rolls.
You
right
should
now.
get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason.
Uh,
I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Kerzahd feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it. And in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site. A place full of magic. I followed his instructions. And all of a sudden... What an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already. Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of? It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Kerzahd taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live? Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand. It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enonmil Frictamen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor. Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see...
Any news of your pet?
No. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his... As for my... She's probably...
You told me that during the ritual with Kerzahd, you felt the bond he'd created.
It's true. And it was an incredible feeling. I felt like I was every blade of grass in that remote place. I could see everything, feel everything, and I knew that I could bend the trees to my will.
Do you still feel that way?
Yes, but in a more dull, muffled way. The first time, it was surreal and perfect. In fact, I don't know if there's a word for it.
Magic!
The first time?
The first time it happened. Now it's as if I've become used to feeling this bond.
I must take my...
Take care.
He's on Olmedawi now. Okay. So, Kerzahd actually did a very good thing in getting him to this place and ridding him of the Malachor. But, and this is a big but, he made Constantine into... Whoops. Made him into a half Islander, I would say. It is interesting. Hey Pyro, nein, ich spiele es nicht, weil ich nicht den Link rausgesucht habe. Ich habe es nur auf dem Handy geöffnet und das war's.
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, currents of Kerzahd. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Kerzahd and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kerzahd. What happened? How could a friend of Kerzahd do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enonmil Frictamen, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Kerzahd, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Ah, this is great. Dunkus, instantly. But I will be doing this the next time, which will be Sunday. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, I really appreciate it. And I'm getting tired. We are kind of getting towards the end now. I don't know how long it will take now. From now on. But I hope to get ready and play something else real quick. Yeah. Thanks for all the follows, for all the hosts, and I hope you had a fun time, just as me, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.